Now I get to eat dinner.
We need the fakeness to go away. Let me... Bum, bum, bum. And... there he is.
Why is there a cave that looks like a vagina to the right of us?
Giants
Wait,
get
are we
lonely.
streaming?
Giants get lonely
oops.
too.
Hey, that talk is last episode. We're on episode 70
That
now.
was not recorded either.
Yeah, because we didn't have the sound on. Yeah, match cave.
Oh, wait, all the sound from last episode isn't there?
Not at the beginning.
Depression. Did we roll initiative last time?
We did not.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh shit, I got +2 to initiative.
Maybe he just wants to be friends. Why you got to go in there with guns blazing?
I mean, he might want to be friends.
He might. He would have like, hey, do you
Yeah,
like my
I mean
tunnel?
that worked out really good early on with a certain creature.
Mm-hmm. Do you like my cave? I made it myself.
Yeah. Fanboy, tonight, peanut butter porter from Elk Brewing in Michigan. Not as good as I was hoping, but not a bad porter.
That's because
Dr.
it's from
Pepper,
Michigan.
cream soda, 0. How about that? Does that count?
Cream soda, yeah. Well, welcome everybody. It's been 2 weeks. We are super happy to be back. I know I am. And these guys are. They all leveled up. Great. Galtier is running bourbon and moonshine.
Yep.
That can only get good as the night goes on.
I know, right?
Got some nice cab going.
Got some rum.
Got some cab going over there.
Buddy.
So yeah, it's been exciting 2 weeks off. I hope everyone had a good Memorial Day. And then whatever last week was, I had a good weekend hanging out with Fanboy Tone. So now we're here, back in the seat, ready to roll some dice. Like I almost forgot how to roll dice.
I need to get my dice tower
I should
out.
go get my dice.
Are you guys being serious?
No, I am. Oh no, I am being serious.
I'm ready. I have all my stuff right here. My 3 die, my towers.
Hey, my offense, I just got home.
I just ordered new dice an hour ago.
It's an addiction. Don't let it get you.
It's metal dice too.
I thought we were going to do an RP only episode. It was be a shopping episode. I didn't need dice.
Yeah, can we decide right now to do RP only and ignore this?
You totally can. I'll allow it.
Bye, Graboid.
You die.
Bye,
the RP is our funerals.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, is this where only the ghosts can talk to each other unless it's through like no? Wait.
That's phasmophobia, which you can
I'm
catch.
getting EMF 5.
So what do we say? Do we want to do a little phasmo this week again?
We should stream that. I am game for streaming this. Don't
Okay,
do it on Wednesday because I got
on
Bible class on Wednesday. Don't do it
Okay,
on Wednesday.
let's do it. What day you want to do? Tuesday, Thursday?
We'll have to do it either like Thursday or Friday evening.
Thursday. We'll do Thursday. So
I cannot do Thursdays, but have fun.
I mean, we can do Wednesday and Thursday.
We can do both.
There you go. We could just make sure that whenever we play Phasmophobia, we stream.
Okay, now let's not talk Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Why not?
Can we play some Phasmophobia right now and ignore this giant beast in front of us?
Yeah, we've got this giant.
Our characters are going to start playing Phasmophobia as this Graboid behind us. Like, the hell's happening?
Yeah.
Don't ignore me.
I can take out the book from my inventory.
Again, thank you for joining us. The party did level up while we were away, so and surprisingly, you know how long it takes to pick abilities or feats? 2 weeks, it seems.
2 weeks.
Right, Zoramir?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's because
I had the tab open since our last session.
That's because our DM just denied every feat that we asked.
Yes,
until,
I'm a horrible monster. I understand.
Yes.
I'm
wanted
just
all-
terrible
we
to
wanted-
play with. Yeah.
We wanted all the dragons in here, and he wouldn't let us play with the dragons. It was terrible.
Hey guys, can I have a missile launcher? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's just.
Yep.
All right. All right. So where we left off 2 weeks ago, and I just realized that what is it, our July 4th holiday actually happens on a Monday, but
Yeah.
but
It's
not like
just-
anyone does anything for July 4th, anyways, right?
No.
It's Monday's the 5th.
The same people don't do anything on Memorial Day that don't do anything on
I
July
had
4th.
people in. I had
Mhm.
so
In-laws.
yeah, 4th is on Sunday, 5th is the Monday, so we should be good. Anyways,
Yeah.
where we left off, the party was deep within the orc stronghold, and down deep, they had just slain Rash Bone Shredder, and were exploring his room while Galtier chose the unsafe way of just opening the chest. Zormir chose the unsafe way as well and tried to pick the lock.
I mimicked him. It didn't work out well for me.
While they were messing with these, one of the goblins was not completely unconscious and triggered a series of explosions, and the party ran as the underground fortress began collapsing and traveled for a few days in a mysterious hole where they felt vibrations, but continued forward. And as they decided which direction they were going to head, the ground burst forth, and a giant worm-like creature is before them. And with that,
We are invisible. I'd like to point out.
you are invisible at the moment, and that means a lot to you. So how I want to start this session off is by saying roll initiative.
There it is.
Let's get into the
Boom.
dungeon. Ooh, shiny.
Oh no.
I don't. All right, Blaylock,
22.
Zormir.
23.
Look at you guys. Grayson, 5.
6.
6.
Really?
I rolled that one.
Dang. Oh, that's a new thing. Why would they spend the time developing that? I can now scroll wheel my mouse on the initiative and it counts up or down on the initiative thing. Like, why would I ever need that functionality? Galtier, what was your initiative?
11.
Arlo?
19.
All right. Zormir, you are up.
We're currently hidden? Or we're invisible,
You're
right?
currently invisible, yes.
Do I get a sense that it sees us or is it aware of where we are?
You see a giant worm just raised up before you.
I'm gonna start making my way around the back of it.
All right.
And then I guess hold an action.
Okay. Did you want within its range?
No, I'm gonna keep my distance a little bit.
Okay. All right. What action are you gonna hold? To attack?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Blaylock, you're up.
If I bring out my turret, does that break invisibility?
You are using something, so yes.
Alright, I'm gonna move covertly to the left as far as I can go.
Hide behind the tree.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'd like to just ready an action, so if I see that he's going after somebody, then I'd like to bring out the turret.
Okay. Arlo.
I'm going to help Zoromir out. I'm going to go stand next to just south of Zoromir. And I'm going to
Can we
hold
see each other if we're all invisible?
No.
Oh, we can't.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah, that makes it even better.
You were literally talking in a circle, and you couldn't see each other.
Oh, well, that makes it a little more interesting. Well, then I guess I will go.
Remember, we came out of the cave to the right, and then we saw this thing. If that helps you to kind of gauge what the action would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
Thanks for reminding me, Mike.
No, I just was like, wait, we keep saying invisible, but
We need to be reminded.
Where are you headed?
I'll go up 20 and east 10.
Okay. And what are you gonna
There you
do?
go. I am going to hold my attack action.
Okay. You hear the razor sharp teeth clacking together as it turns above you, Arlo, and its mouth comes down.
I knew it. God bless it.
Tremor
true sight,
sense.
bitches.
Because it doesn't matter at this point, but blind sight and tremor sense.
Oh,
Good. I would like to bring my turret out now.
Okay. It does hit. Okay, yeah, you wanted to do that, so I already have it out. I knew you would do that.
Thank you.
So, boom, it's out. And Arlo, you take 18 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
something's up here. Dexterity saving throw. 14.
Okay. Zormir, as you turn, you see the worm just raise up and bear down into the ground. And as it bites down and raises back up, there's a concave cutout of the ground near you. Arlo, you find yourself sliding down a massive throat into the belly of this creature. You are now blinded and restrained. And since you're holding your action, you may do your attack action right now. So blinded, you have disadvantage. Restrained, you have disadvantage. And
So can I try to become unrestrained? Or is that the stomach is what's restraining me?
the stomach is what is restraining you.
I am going to try and stab out and see if I can't puncture a hole into the side of this thing.
Okay.
And that would be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yep.
Oh, that sucks. It's a miss.
What is it?
11.
Okay, that misses. So you while there's stuff all around you, you're pushing through, and it's much like Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. You're just kind of pushing through, and it's hard to keep a hold of your weapon even. It's dark in there. It's wet. It smells like Zormir.
Hey.
I couldn't help myself.
Thanks, Mike. For that earlier text.
So
Don't get mad. We knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
You can go do your other attacks. You get 3, right?
Yes.
If it's too hard on the outside, attack her from the inside.
That one's a miss.
Okay.
And that one's a miss. 16, is that hit?
No, it does not. So you're just pushing, trying to make enough room to bring your blade down, and every time it's like the stomach contracts and pushes your blade back against your face, almost like it feels you in there. Galtier, you are up. Nobody knows Arlo is inside because your Blaylock's visible now, but you can't see him because he's behind trees.
Mm-hmm. And he was invisible when he was in. All he sees a hole.
Yep.
I can't put 2 and 2 together.
You're a rogue, not intelligent.
When it's your turn, we'll go through that.
I want to move left. I kind of want to stay along the tree line on the left, where Blaylock is now, that they can see him.
You can't see him.
I thought Blaylock is visible.
No.
Well, I am visible because I did cast.
Yeah, but you're behind the tree, so I can't see you.
He's not.
But I do want to go that general direction and try to hide along the tree line.
Okay.
To come up the left side, and I would like to use my bonus action to drink one of my potions.
Okay, so you're there in the bushes?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 35 feet, right?
Oh, nope, you can go. You want to go closer or farther away or deeper in?
Deeper into. I want to be on top of the tree.
Okay. You're there.
Okay.
Grayson.
I'm gonna move within striking distance, up to 10 feet.
Okay.
First attack. Is it 16 hits? Or
16 misses. Yep.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 20.
Nice.
Alright. Knave to chops. Quadruple damage.
Oh. Nice.
That is 2d4 plus 2. 44 damage.
How much damage? 34?
44.
44. Okay.
Well, hold on. I think I did that wrong. So the bonus is not quadruples the dice, not the
Right.
bonus, correct? Okay.
Right.
So that is 29.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure I was doing it right.
Yep.
And the crit hit. 5 to hit.
25, that hits.
That is 12.
Okay.
It's my turn.
That's the end of your turn, you said?
Yep.
All right. Top of the round, Zoromir. Roll an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're guessing someone got swallowed.
But I don't know who.
Yeah, or someone was attacked on that spot.
I'm gonna scream out, "Are you okay?" And then I'm gonna run around the back of it and, with my rapier out, jump up and slam my rapier into it, trying to cut through its thick skin.
You stab Arlo.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That hits.
And do I get sneak attack? It's technically, there's
There's a person inside.
Yeah, you know there is. Because I'm walling around, so he's concentrated on me right now.
That doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, technically he's restrained, and so does that count if someone's restrained?
Because when you're adjacent, you're a distraction, and right now Arlo is not a distraction.
Well, would I have advantage because he can't see me?
No, he actually can see you.
Well, now you tell us this.
That's what I was saying. He has blind sight and
He-
tremor sense.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed
he's
that.
actually hinted at us that he can see us, but
Yeah.
we don't know that.
And
Yeah.
he actually hinted at this 3 weeks
Last-
ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
So I do get sneak attack. Cool.
Mike,
That is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the dagger, unsheath the dagger from Venom Strike, and make a second attack.
All right.
That is not so lucky. 16 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
So-
That's my turn.
So Zormir runs over, jumps up, and thrusts his blade into the giant worm. Arlo, you just see this blade like right next to your face, and then pull out. And as you take the dagger out of the hilt and spin around, you just try to do a quick slash, maybe cut open some of the skin, but it moves out of the way just slightly, and you just spin around in place, and as you do, you insert the dagger back into the hilt and stand at the ready. Blaylock, you are up.
Yes. All right. Do I see Gaultier by me?
No, he's still invisible. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
Well,
he
then
he did drink a potion, so he is visible.
Okay. So I do see him.
Yeah.
Am I invisible
Okay.
now because I made a
No.
attack?
Yes, you
I mean,
attack.
I'm invisible now. Yeah.
No, you're not
No.
invisible.
Everyone is
Am I
everyone is
invisible?
visible now.
Words are
wait.
difficult. That's what
Rob
I'm
is still
trying to get at.
invisible. We don't know where Arlo is.
Okay. I'd like to move the turret up 15.
Okay.
And how far does that bring him away from what's his butt?
What's his butt is
Yeah. Good.
15, 20 feet away. Yep.
Good. And I would like to move to the left, bottom left of the turret.
Okay.
Hold on, let me verify this. Yes. I couldn't. I would have had this done earlier, but I wasn't sure if I could see Gaultier or not.
That's fine.
Oh, good. I'm going to cast haste on Gaultier.
Okay.
Okay, and then the turret is going to attack the whatever his name is.
Is it force turret?
This is the force turret, and it's going to attack the doodad.
Okay.
So that's a plus 11 spell attack because I don't actually have a button for this. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Three, and then our bonus. 17 points of damage.
All right.
And he's pushed back 5.
He's two sizes, probably 3 sizes bigger now.
So I gave him. Can I give him a tummy ache?
I think we had
Right.
this conversation about that at one point.
Yes, we did.
Size
All
chart. Yeah. But good
Okay,
try.
And that is the end of my turn.
Great. Arlo, at the start of your turn. Oh, nope. Never
No,
mind.
I read it. I read what haste does.
Oh, do you need that, by the way? All right.
Nope, I'm good. I read it.
All
Okay.
right, cool.
Arlo, it's your turn.
You're not going to try to kill me or anything?
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
It's after this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my breath weapon. That is a 17 DC for you. Dex.
Dex.
Yep.
Okay. You got a 14.
Ooh.
Okay, so you take 6, 10, 15, 16. You take 8 points of damage.
How much?
8.
8. Okay. I kept hearing 16, 17. I thought, oh, okay. That's a lot.
no,
of
I
damage.
was-
That's good.
That was counting and dividing in half.
Okay.
And then I am going to use a bonus action for so it says at the end of current turn for advantage on weapon strike. So I would still get this when it comes back around to my turn again, correct?
What are you trying to do?
The fighting, I was going to put fighting spirit on me as a bonus action.
Yeah, you're fine
which
with
gives
that.
me. Okay, because it says it's until the end of the current
Of the
turn.
current turn. So yeah, no, you wouldn't get advantage, but you'd get the 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will wait until later.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good.
Start of the worm's turn. Oh. You take 20 points of acid damage. As the, hold on. Okay. It turns at, well, there's two of you. Grayson's odd, Zormir's even. Grayson.
Summer lives another day.
Another round.
That's a
At least.
19.
Misses.
Okay. So it slams down to bite at the ground and rips the ground as Grayson jumps out of the way. Galtier, you're up.
Okay, move me to the west side of the worm. Up 3 squares. 3 from where you're at. 2, sorry. 2 and 1 over to the right.
So you want right there?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to use a right on my sword.
Oops, wrong way.
And then I'm going to attack. Pretty sure 10 misses.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jesus.
Oh, we had someone save me. Any 24/24, who gets it? Go ahead on your thing while that comes in.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, so I need to roll the 1d8. Uh, 18 points of damage. And then I'm going to attack again with because of the haste. I get 2 attacks with haste, right? Because it's another action.
No, just it's not another action. It's an additional attack.
Okay. I guess I'll just attack it one more time, and that one was a 21.
So Arlo has advantage on his next saving throw.
For 20 more points of damage.
Okay.
And question, is it immune to cold damage?
It is not.
Okay, so its turn target's movement is slowed by half, and they cannot regen hit points.
Okay. So as Galtier runs up to the side, he thrusts his blades in. Grayson and Blaylock, you see these pieces of ice just start chipping off the worm, and he thrusts a blade inside, and around the blade, ice crystals begin forming, and just like a frost covers around the bottom of the creature, and you see it howl out in pain, and it raises up and kind of turns toward Galtier. Grayson, you are up. Grayson, you notice Arlo is nowhere to be seen.
So 21 to hit.
Does he notice with his passive perception? I'm sorry.
Galtier gets eaten.
Okay, so that first one is 15 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to step up 1.
Okay.
And use an unarmed strike. Is 21 to hit.
That hits.
And I want to use a key point for stunning strike.
Okay.
He needs to make a con save of 16 or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Sure.
I know it's whatever.
Oh yeah. He's good.
All right. So he takes 7 damage from the unarmed strike.
Okay.
I'm going to use another key point to use key field attack and attack again with the whip.
Okay.
19 to hit, which is a crit for me.
Okay.
Maximum damage. We may make another attack for a follow-up. So maximum damage is 17.
Okay.
I did not make that one. That was 12 to hit.
Okay. That misses.
And my AC is currently 22 for this, or until the next turn.
All right. Grayson walks forward, and you see he holds his whip out, and it kind of cracks and pops as he brings it up, and in a flurry of blows just begins cracking against the icy flesh. Pieces of ice, frozen flesh just chip off, and you hear him clink against the solid ground as he punches forward, and just as he gets about to hit it, he stops and pushes his fingers out, and it hits the creature, and you see the creature's flesh push in, but it kind of shakes its head, unaffected. Zormir, you are up.
All right. I'm going to hop back on its back and plunge my rapier into it. 17 to hit.
That misses.
Ooh. I'm going to disengage back 15 feet.
Okay. Is that the end?
My turn.
Blaylock, you are up.
All right, I'd like to move the turret as close as he can. He's got a movement range of 15 feet, as close as he can to the creature.
Okay.
Okay. And he's gonna. Does that have to be at the end of the turn? I don't want to tell him to fire, and then you tell me that's the end of your turn.
Evidently, I'm a horrible person.
All right, we're gonna go with a scorching ray, 3rd level, but I want to use 2 charges with the MVP.
Okay.
So how is that gonna work? Is that gonna double the damage, or what is that gonna do? Is that gonna double the damage of 1 ray?
No. All 3 will get double
4.
damage if they hit.
Okay.
Double dice damage.
All right. So first one, 16.
Misses.
Nat 1. And that is 17.
Misses.
We had another nat 1.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Jesus. Okay.
Goodbye, fair friend.
Maybe any 24/24 need to do that save for someone else.
It's not worth it. Burn, burn.
All right, what do we got for the first one before I narrate
fire.
this?
All right. Now you see me. You are transported to the ethereal plane. Make a DC 16 saving throw at the end of each of your turns. On a successful save, you will reappear in the material plane.
Does that happen first before the other
Yes.
nat 1?
Yes.
Good. Well, at least maybe that won't have any effect.
So would he have even hit the other 2?
He would have been in the process of casting, so yeah, it's all this happens at once.
Okay.
Bring the rain.
It'll say hi to Theo.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
exactly.
Biddle.
I'm excited.
Backfire. The effects of the spell are reversed. Any harmful effects are applied to you. The target replaces you in the spell description
Oh,
at
gosh.
double the potency.
Oh!
That's quadruple the
The beneficial
potency.
effect is intended to you or an ally. A random enemy is in range is affected. So.
What happens if you die in the ethereal plane?
Okay, so
Wow.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll this up. So we got 5. Okay, and then there's another 5. All right, so that was that, and then I gotta do it again. That's 8, and that's 11. So 19, 29 points of damage to myself. That was just for the one ray, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing like all 4 rays
No,
at myself.
no.
Okay. All right.
So, all right. I love you. That was so great. Blaylock grabs the staff and holds it out toward the creature. You see Leo standing confidently at the end of the staff, pointing forward in a battle charge formation as these rays of fire. The first one goes errant to the side. Galtier, you see it go over your head and slam into the rocks behind you. The second one lands over by Zoramir. The third one goes out and just over the head of the creature. And as the fourth one goes to hit the creature, it bounces off the rock and off the chin of the creature and comes back slamming into Blaylock. You just see Leo at the end going, no, as it bursts into flame on your chest. And as the fifth one comes out, you see sparks crackle down the staff. And all of a sudden, Blaylock goes and just disappears.
Well done. Well done.
Blaylock, what happens to your turret when you're not within range of it? Does it just sit there? Okay.
It just sits there. I'll double check if that changes. I'll let you know.
That was amazing. Arlo,
That was really good.
you are up.
That was the most ineffective spell ever. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack. I rolled a 14.
Tricky just redeemed inspiration. Tricky, who's that go to?
On the Ratchet Man.
Go ahead and keep going until he lets us know here.
Oh, sorry. Wrong
I
thing.
rolled a 14.
Arlo's up next. So it must be Arlo. So go ahead. You roll straight then, Arlo. So go ahead and re-roll that one.
$17.
Miss.
Of course. 15.
Miss.
And the third one was 19.
That hits.
Yay. And that was for 13 points of damage.
Okay. So you focus in, and it's almost like the gods favor you, and you almost see a light. If it could shine, maybe it's the mouth of the creature flailing toward the sun, but it shines down of you, and you get inspiration, and you just grab hold of your blade with both hands and start thrusting it forward. As it fights against you, you finally make purchase and pierce, and you feel your blade pierce out the flesh of it on one side, and you pull it back. Grayson, you just see this little blade go just in and out. Knowing somebody's in there. Having too much fun.
I found Arlo.
Arlo, you take 11 points of acid damage. And Galtier. That's a hit.
Question.
Yes.
With Blaylock gone, do I still have haste?
That's a concentration spell. That would fade.
Okay, now do I immediately get hit with the side effects after it fades?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I just want to bring that out there for you.
1 rank of exhaustion.
No, it's just...
No, it's not rank of exhaustion. He's just, like, fatigued.
Yeah, I can't do
When the
anything.
spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it.
Oh, okay.
Now, I mean, if that's a DM rule,
No,
too,
nope,
that's exhaustion.
nothing more added to it. Okay.
This worm is laughing at us right now.
Galtier, you take 27 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw, which you can't because of your lethargy. Right? Because it says you can't do anything?
Yeah, it just says
No move,
that I
no
can't
action.
move or take
Yep.
actions.
Okay. Well,
I would say that would maybe disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah. Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
So what's my dex? $19.
Oh shit!
I got 17 and 19 before my +2.
That's a failure.
What?
You missed it by one.
Oh no.
Oh, I
As
need 20.
the worm turns, and Galtier, you look up as the ground around you. You're like hunched over, catching your breath, like what happened? And the ground around you gets dark like an eclipse, and you turn and just look straight up as you see this massive toothy maul just coming down over the top of you. And you feel yourself sliding down, and you hit something hard on the inside. Arlo, you just feel a thunk as something lands beside you.
Hey, buddy!
How's it going?
Nice to see you here.
What are you doing in here? It's a little stuffed in here now, isn't it?
Galtier,
Hey,
it's your turn.
No, it's
Arlo,
not.
aren't you supposed to be out there?
I'm just in here now.
No, that was the end of the worm's turn, so it's your turn.
I can't do anything until the end of my turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I gotta go one more full round.
So yeah, Arlo, you just hear heavy breathing mixed with the roaring of the creature. Grayson,
That's good.
you're up. Holy crap. It's just Grayson. It's Zormir.
Oh no, that's so
That
that's
is a
good.
dirty 20 to hit. That is 9, 10, 14 damage. Second attack. 16 misses. Okay, I'm going to use action surge.
Okay.
Attack again. 1. Old muscle. You deal half damage on your next attack.
At least she didn't disappear into the ethereal plane.
Oh. Next attack is a 15, so that misses 2, and that's my turn.
All right.
Not a good round.
Is Blaylock actually down, or is that just to signify he's not?
That's just to signify he's elsewhere.
AFK.
Yeah,
AFK.
he's getting popcorn. He's playing Phasmophobia.
Yeah. The ghost got him.
I need just 1 second, German.
No problem. So Grayson's whip goes out, and as it just slams against the icy skin of the creature, it just doesn't make purchase any deeper. As it swings around toward him, Zormir, you are up.
I turn to Grayson and just scream at him, "We need to get him out! Cut him open!" And I'm going to charge forward with my rapier and again try and slash through the side of this thing.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Excuse me, rapiers are pokers, they're not slicers.
What-
An edge on them.
What'd you get?
25 to hit.
That hits.
And I do get sneak attack on this one, right?
You do, because Grayson is within range.
That's going to be 12 plus... Oh, I rolled so poorly on that. Holy crap. 29 points of damage.
All right. And?
And an additional... I'm going to pull my dagger out and hit with that. And that's dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Will hit for a whopping 1 point of damage.
That was fantastic.
Wow.
All right. So Zormir runs up, thrusts his blade inside. Galtier, you see this blade come straight in at your face and it stops right before it hits you between the eyes as he pulls it back out. It's taken some damage. 1 second here. Dun, dun, dun. Ah! I was looking for something there. All right.
All right, I'm back.
Blaylock. Make a save.
Now, is it a? What is the save? Is it just a?
Oh, we got
just a
another.
20?
We got another inspiration. Who's? Oh, it's for Galtier. Good
we never
deal.
We never got confirmation
We did.
from the last inspiration. Oh, we did.
We did.
Okay, good.
Yep, it was for
All right.
Arlo. Galtier.
And that was
Well, thank you. Inspiration.
All right, Blaylock. I think it
Hi.
was 14 or something like that.
Was it
DC 16 saving throw.
16.
just a saving throw?
What
Straight
kind
saving
of?
throw?
Just a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah, just a straight roll.
Just a get out of ethereal plane for free roll. 17.
Oh, nice. So, after you disappeared from where you were at, you see just drifting stars, and you're floating there. You see other people floating in the distance. You don't know if they're alive, dead. There's creatures swimming, and all of a sudden, as fast as you went in, and it just spits you onto the ground.
Am I there? Is that where I'm at?
No, you'd be right there.
Okay.
That could have been way worse. And that would be your
That-
turn, though.
Can I have the turret do anything?
No. Because it's going to be really disorienting as you back into the...
Plane
Plane.
hopping.
You were gone for
Yeah,
what,
I'm
like
playing
20
out, yeah.
seconds?
I'm like
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering. I'm a planeswalker now. Boom.
Arlo, you
That's how
are up.
Blaylock gets it done.
Alrighty. Going to attack. And I'm still at disadvantage, correct?
You currently are still at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to do Fighting Spirit, which will put me at normal attack.
Okay?
Give me 10 extra hit points. First attack is a 10.
Miss.
Oh, I apologize. Back up. That would be a nat 1.
Okay.
And second attack is 16.
A miss.
Third attack, another nat 1.
You guys.
I'm getting hurt in here, aren't I?
Sucking.
This is bad. What is it with random encounters and you people?
I should have taken the feat that lets you guys re-roll net ones. That was a mistake.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So the first nat 1. My stick is stuck. Your weapon becomes lodged in a non-damaging part of the enemy or a nearby object.
Okay.
That sucks.
And the second one, you do not add your proficiency bonus to your next attack roll.
Okay.
Momentary confusion.
So that means when you attack, it'll just be your strength modifier. So it'd go from probably like a 9 or 10 to a 5.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just your strength modifier. We don't deal with that kind of stuff very often. So, so you focus and you feel the fighting spirit well up inside you, and you bring the sword forward, and you think you make good purchases. You pull back, there's nothing in your hand, and you look down, and you don't know what's going on. Of course, it's dark, so you just know it's gone. And at the beginning Arlo, you take 20 points of acid damage.
Mm-mm.
Galtier, you take 17 points of acid damage. And Grayson is odds, and Zormir is even. Doesn't like you, Grayson.
Ooh. Well, take the person with more health.
22 for right now. AC
And
22.
it is a 23. You take 25 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Pray to the gods. Pray to God.
19.
19 is not enough.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I missed that night. It needs to be 20.
As the worm comes forward, running out of space on the graphic here, by the way, and you
It's turning into a party.
slide through as you hit a few hard things behind you. It's almost like something cuts you as you slide by. It's dark, you're blinded and restrained. Galtier, you have advantage from the inspiration. You see a beam of light come down, and your soul is filled with hope as you have straight hits.
So, can I choose not to use the inspiration?
It's meant for the
Yeah, you don't
next
have to.
attack, but you don't have to.
Okay, I mean, because I already rolled my attacks, and they were all kind of garbage except for the first one. So I wasn't gonna use it to begin with. I kind of rolled without it. I can re-roll.
It's your choice if you want to use it or not,
Can I save it for next round then?
if you'd like.
Okay. So one of my attacks hit for 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I was gonna use my bonus action to drink another potion
Okay.
if I can.
Okay. Grayson, you're up.
Okay, with disadvantage.
I would say using a whip in here would be extremely difficult.
Alright, I'm going with unarmed straight.
Okay. Yeah.
This is like a scrubbing brush.
11 is a miss. 14 is a miss. It's my turn.
Oh boy. Zormir.
TPK. Everybody swallowed.
Zormir, you notice. Well, Blaylock's behind a tree, so what you notice is you are all alone, and there's 3 divots in the ground.
Guys. So I can't make a slashing, like a pull, drag, slash thing with my Venom Strike.
I mean, for purpose of RP, you can do that. If you're trying to do something particular, it's not going to work the way you think it is.
Because of the sword type? I'm trying to decide whether or not
It's not due to the weapon type, it's due to how this all works.
Oh, okay. I will not pull out a sword then. Oh, guess I'm just going to keep stabbing it, because that is all I can do. I'm going to stab with Venom Strike. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
So does this count as a sneak attack, please?
Technically, by the hitbox I have drawn, the turret is adjacent to the creature.
Was that a yes?
I believe the turret has been useful before, so yep.
So within range though? Looks
It
like
is.
it's 10 feet
The
away.
hitbox is freaking huge.
That is again 29 points of damage.
All right. guys, coming back from a 2-week break, TPK on a random NPC is not where we want to be.
It doesn't seem very random. We just crawled through its remains.
Well,
The little hole.
Alright.
And I'm going to disengage back 20 feet.
Well, having to roll over a 20 to miss it swallowing you too doesn't help.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Blaylock, you are up, and you don't see anyone around. It's you and the turret.
My. Because I've came back, and then there's nobody here.
Yep.
Wait, no, did I see Grayson get eaten?
Well, you're behind these trees, so not really, yeah.
No. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. 2 charges, Scorching Ray.
Do you want to move up some?
Yeah, I'd like to move up some.
Okay. Here we go again.
Yeah, alright. This worked well the last time. Alright, so we got 18.
That hits.
18.
That hits.
That's cocked. Can I roll it again?
If it's cocked, yep. If critical roll has taught us anything.
Good. That was the same thing. Good. 16.
16 is a miss.
And that was 21.
That hits.
All right, so we got 3 of them.
Hits, and remember, you're only doubling the dice, not the modifiers.
Holy cow, that's a lot of flipping dice. So I'm doubling. All right, so if
Why
I got
don't
2d6
you want
per
me to roll the
raise-
digital dice for you?
I'm about to do the digital dice.
Yeah.
Is it 2d6 per ray, or that's normal? So do I double that, so it's 4d6 per ray?
No, you do the 2d6, and then you double the end result.
Okay, that is easier.
Yes.
All right, so that's 16. And I've already doubled it, so don't double it again.
Yep,
6. Oh, you guys can see
22.
it.
Yep.
Yep. And
The whammies.
15.
That's a good one.
Now, does my arcane focus the 1d8 count for every ray, or is it just one ray?
I think we went over this. I think it's just one.
I want to make sure. I just want to make sure because that seems very powerful. I
yeah,
just
it's
want to make sure.
it's just one.
Okay.
So,
We'll look at that later.
all right.
All right. So that's 7.
7. 44. 44 points of damage, and then do you have numbers to add on to it?
That was it was just the 1d8.
Just raw damage. Okay.
Yep. So that's it. 44 points of damage.
44. Okay.
So, question for you. Do I see him attack? I probably don't know he's attacking. We haven't cut a hole in it. I still have
No,
one. Never mind.
No, you
Never
see
mind.
nothing.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll for the turret.
Okay.
He's gonna try and blow it away. That's 14.
It just and it doesn't even move. It just you slowly see the head just turn towards you.
That's not something I want to see. All right. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Arlo, you are up.
All right, I'm going to do Fighting Spirit again. Take my 10 points. Oops.
Those temporary hit points are really paying off, aren't they?
It's keeping me barely alive. All right. 17.
You're not hitting with your sword, right?
No,
You're
Remember-
punching.
you're punching,
Oh.
and you don't get your proficiency bonus either. So it's just your strength modifier, just a +5.
So can I look for my sword?
As your action, you can look for your sword. Yes.
I want to look for my sword.
Do an investigation with disadvantage.
You
We're
suck.
so screwed.
Investigation with advantage, and I have a -1 on that.
With
So,
disadvantage, yep.
yeah, so that would be 3.
Yeah. All you find is goo, slime, and fatty tissue. Every now and then,
And-
you put your hand into Galtier's face, and you reach up and grab a very muscular thigh above you.
It's my mom.
Grayson, you feel someone goose you on the leg. Galtier, you feel hands on your face. All right. Well, let's do this. Arlo, you take 15 points of acid damage. Galtier, you take 26 points of acid damage.
Oh.
And Grayson, you take 19 points of acid damage.
Do I have straight rolls on all three of my next attacks?
Yep.
Okay.
As the creature turns, it is going to attack the turret because it's the closest thing. Oh, he hit the turret. Does 26 hit?
Say no.
Oh, that was a good roll. 20 points of damage to the turret. Is it still up?
20? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's a durable little sucker.
And it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
We kill it by choking it with all of us.
Yes!
Gosh, I don't even know what the stinking... Oh, we have it buried in here.
I think it's just straight. I think they're all just 10
Yeah,
across the board.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just 10.
So just a
Okay.
straight roll, yeah.
Yeah, do that. Whee! 3.
Okay.
Hi, turret. Why couldn't it be the healing turret?
Right, yeah. No joke. So
Just sit there just buffing everybody. And
right in front of you... God, somebody needs to take a screenshot of this worm. The worm comes down and just... and all of a sudden your turret's gone. Grayson, you're there trying to, free up as much space as you can so you can make clean punches, and this heavy metal object just slams into you. Just dunk. Galtier, you are up.
Okay, all three of my attacks hit, and it's a total of 57 points of damage.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. You start just flailing wildly with your weapon, and you feel all of a sudden the muscles in the worm contract, and all of a sudden you all are ejected out.
Keep in mind, I'm freezing his insides. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as all of you just and you go rolling across the ground, as pieces of different things come up, and much like Ghostbusters 2, covered in just the slime, you're just covered.
It gooed me.
I've been slammed.
And you are all prone. Let me mark you. All right, Grayson, you are up.
And this thing's still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
shake it
Move
off,
up.
shake off the slime.
Move up one.
Okay.
Attack twice. 19, which is a net for me. Okay, that doesn't really do much. So maximum damage. And the other half of this doesn't matter because it doesn't have a weapon. So that would be 17 for my max damage.
Okay.
Okay, I will attack. Crit attack. 25 to hit.
Can I use Blood Curse of the exposure to cause it to have to lose resilience against whatever weapon type attack he's using? I imagine slashing with the whip.
Slash.
Is that a reaction?
Yes, it is
Yep.
a reaction.
If you're
Okay,
within
so
range.
he's
30 feet.
16 damage.
All right.
Second attack. 19, not natural. Twelve damage.
How much is it?
12.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So what does exposure do? Just make it take double damage?
It does.
Okay.
Zormir, you are up.
Well, is a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Okay. It says I can use my pukiness as a bonus action. Is that true?
Yep.
Cool. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean back and cough up some acid at this thing, and it's a Dex 18 save.
Okay. 16.
Woo! Okay. And that is 11 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Dang, I mean,
You throw up on
I
it
guess
and
I'm
it just melts.
I'm just throwing up on it and the thing falls over.
Okay. So all of you are looking, you're covered in this goo, and you see this thing, and it's preparing itself to re-swallow you down. And from behind it, you see your halfling compatriot walk up confidently after he misses with his blade, and he kind of drops the blade to his side and just begins almost throwing up. Just and as he does, the acid spews from his mouth over top of the creature, and as it hits its flesh, it just begins eating through, and the ice cracks. And as each ice cracks, the flesh splits open, and you see what like a contained biscuit start. The insides begin bursting out of the cracks from the ice all over. And as it writhes in pain, the head raises into the air, letting out a horrid screech. And before the head just stops and the entire thing falls over with a massive thud, you feel the ground shake as combat is ended.
I'm just going to take my sleeve and just wipe my mouth off and fling the excess acid off onto the ground, and sit down, and as I'm sitting down, reach up my hand and collect its soul.
Did you just kill it by puking on it?
So as it lays there, you see the body shimmer as like a white mist forms around the body and forms into a small ball as it fires over into Zormir's hand and dissipates.
I just watch, and then I sit down on the ground. Stare up at the sky.
Look over at everybody else and kind of give like a thumbs up, motioning, asking if they're all okay.
Look at Zormir, just raise my thumb. We got it.
What the hell was that? Did you get eaten by that thing?
Most of
Yeah.
us got swallowed.
Yeah. The inside's not as pretty as the outside, let me tell you.
It's not very pretty from the outside, that's for sure.
Yeah. You'd be happy inside. There's a lot of acid.
Ooh. I don't know if you could tell. I was trying to cut you guys out of there.
Oh yeah. We seen a blade or two come whizzing by the head.
Oh, was I close?
Yeah, you were close. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
Hopefully I didn't hit you.
No, you didn't. I'm just so happy you tried. So couldn't do much in there. I'm gonna get up and go and try to find my blade. Dormer, I might need you to help me cut this thing open so I can find my blade.
I can try. This thing is thick-skinned. I'll walk over with them and start trying to slash it a little bit.
Okay. You can take your time and cut through the flesh. It's extremely thick, and it's difficult to cut through because of the ice crystals that have formed there. It makes it very tough, like frozen meat. But the cuts are clean.
My bad.
So you guys are doing that. Grayson and Galtier, what are you doing?
Oh, I am going to use second wind and just lay on the ground.
Okay. So Grayson, covered in goo, you see him take a deep breath, and then he just falls backwards, arms out onto the ground as the sun just beats on your face and kind of warms you up a bit. And you take an arm and wipe it off your forehead and just let out a big sigh of,
You okay over there, Grayson?
I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm going to start trying to clean myself of all the slime.
Okay.
So this has got a lot of ice on it, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna turn to Blaylock. Hey, buddy, can you warm this body up for me, or somehow with one of your little tricks that you have?
Do I hear him?
Yeah, your passive perception, you're fine.
Don't you breathe fire?
I'm exhausted.
Not right now. I need to take care of something immediately.
You possibly have to take care of right now.
I'm gonna bring out the staff. I'm gonna summon Leo.
Hey, Block!
What was that?
What was what? You know, artificering, it's not a perfect science.
It better be more perfect than that.
Well, maybe
could
if
have
you
lost
focused
my
on your
life.
studies a little better instead of gallivanting around with people like this.
Enough. You can go back to where I found you. If this continues, I need you to work with me, not whatever that was.
And he just kind of turns his back to you and sits cross-legged on the staff.
You can put me back where you find me. You can swim down to that temple and put me back in there, and maybe you can talk to your little friend each time while you're down there. I seem to think that went over really well last time. So why don't we just get over it and continue working as normal?
This is unacceptable. We could have all lost our lives.
You're unacceptable.
We will speak of this later.
I hope we do.
Well, I'll just stow the staff away and begin walking back over. How is everybody?
I'm fine. I didn't get hit.
I'll live to see tomorrow. I'm not doing too awfully bad. Just some bleeding and some deep bruises.
Hey, can I do a how does everybody look, DM? I'm just doing a look at how I'm just trying to gauge how they are.
They can tell you.
Is that it? Just bruised?
I'm bruised.
Not could be better, but
All right.
Okay.
I'll prestidigitate all the goo off of them.
With a wave of the hand, all of you become clean. Zormir, even though you didn't have goo on you, you are clean.
from your own
Ew.
vomit.
Now, how do you feel if we encounter another one of these? It will not go as well as this did.
I would
You
prefer
call this
not to
well?
encounter.
No, I don't.
I'm going to use second wind.
Well, I suggest we start heading north.
Get out of this area as fast as we can.
Agreed.
Sitting around here is going to just piss me off.
Is Grayson on the ground?
Yeah, he's
Sitting
just
down?
laying there.
Yeah, he's just laying there looking up into the sky.
Fair enough. We should go and get as far away as we can.
Hey, during all this, did their horses get any closer?
It's been like, what, 2 minutes since you
But
summoned them?
the magic horses.
Yeah, have they gotten here?
They don't fly.
But don't they run super fast?
They run fast. Everyone can look on their character sheet and see how fast.
And they hit 88 miles an hour?
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what happens.
So
I
we
find
all
my
go
sword
start heading north. Oh yeah, or let's have to find that.
Doc, it's time for us to get to Ciderspoint. Doc.
Well, we don't need roads.
I don't know, Marty. I don't think.
It's not safe.
It's about your kids, Marty.
Sidetracked.
Anyways.
Did I find my sword yet, or do I need to keep digging?
Okay, so you're going to spend, both of you spend about 10 minutes or so digging through this, just pulling lump and lump after lump out of this thing and kind of throwing it on the side before, much like the sword in the stone, you pull out a lump and there's a blade sticking out of it.
Nice. Do I find any other treasures while I'm at it that he
No.
swallowed?
You find rocks.
Rocks. Okay. Thank you for helping me. I feel like I'm whole now. Slide it back into its scabbard.
And as you slide it in, the goo from inside just kind of catches itself on the side of the scabbard, just kind of runs down it.
Ew.
It's a token. Should make you proud, Zormir. Taking a little bit with us.
Put it in your bag, not in your sheath.
I hold out my hand to prestidigitate, and then I hear that, and I'm like, fair enough.
Do we need to walk a little bit and take a rest just down the road, or are we all good to keep on going?
I suggest we just move from here.
Yeah,
Yes.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Couldn't we see Ciderspoint?
You could, off in the distance.
Barely.
Just barely. Yep.
I get up and start heading that way.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll follow.
All right. So you all begin walking towards Ciderspoint. Is there anything anyone wants to do while you travel? Okay. So just as dusk begins to hit and the sun sets in the distance and still illuminating the town, you find yourself entering the outskirts of Ciderspoint. And you walk into this oddly non-walled city. Most of the places you've been in your travels have been walled. This city is not. Simple homes scatter the area, and as you walk in, even though it's getting close to dark, you're greeted warmly by everyone you see. Hello! Hello! And they're all just waving as they head out about their business. The roads are really poorly cared for, but they're functional. Grass shoots up between the stones, and the homes were probably once white, but are now yellowed with age and have small red tiles that scatter across the tops of them. A lot of them missing a tile here or two, some broken on the ground, but a functional roof. Every windowsill as you walk through the building seemed to have flowers planted outside of them growing up, and you catch scents of different flowers as you walk through. A pleasant smell considering the places you've been the last couple months. But what catches your attention more than anything is the near constant smell of pies and bread just filling your nostrils as different races, mostly halflings, walk the streets, and you hear laughter and general merriment of the place itself.
What do you think they keep the air full of pies? He's constantly baking them?
I don't know, but it smells good.
I could fancy an apple pie.
All the halflings.
The structures are very unkempt.
Well, what do you expect from halflings? They're not very talented, apparently.
I would
I just
expect.
give Galtier daggers.
Like literal daggers?
No.
Just stab me.
I left you in that worm.
I'm pretty sure me stabbing it and freezing the inside is what got us out.
Zoromir, is this typical of halflings?
It's like being home again. Before I got caught up in whatever this adventure, if you want to call it, we're on. This is what I used to do. It used to be so happy and light and joyful. It's like it's like I'm home.
Zoromir,
You live like hobos.
Zoromir, you're really fighting the urge just to run off, because it's almost like every house you walk by, you're turning and looking in the door and you see families sitting around tables and they're talking and laughing and eating food, and then you run over to another house and you see other ones, and just back and forth. It's like a very caffeinated squirrel just going back and forth.
Looking at the doors. Hi! Off to the next one.
Hello?
I look at Blaylock. Can we leave him here?
He seems a happy little thing over there, doesn't he?
He does seem quite content.
I think we should leave him be, considering what happened to his home. I'm gonna say it quiet if he doesn't hear me, though.
Okay.
The next person that comes by, I'm gonna be like, tavern, inn, where?
Alcohol now. Chug.
So you stop, and a little kind of pudgy, overweight halfling, no shoes on, patchwork pants and vest, and his eyes are almost crossed, and you, as he's walking by, you just kind of, without even looking, reach out and grab the back of his collar and just kind of pull him back some. Well, hello, friend.
Yeah. Where can I eat and sleep?
Well, if you need to sleep, if that's really what you want to do.
Lady of the Night's around here.
Oh, we have plenty of those. Oh, yes. But the dusty chest will do you quite well. For a place to lay your head for an hour or two, if you know what I'm saying. But if you need to eat, the Wiggly Worm Tavern, that is the place for just delicious food. Pies. Meat pies. It's wonderful.
I can tell you enjoy yourself.
Oh, yes. Not that I would find myself at the Tower in the Valley, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't.
Well, that's Madam Pleasure. That's her place, and she has some pleasures.
Said it was what? Tower of what?
The Tower and the Valley.
I heard tower in the valley. And
Tower
it's a
and-
reference.
Tower and the Valley.
And I heard Tower of the Valley, so it's all good.
Okay. And her name is Madam
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Sounds like it's good for a sex dungeon. I think Zormir would like it.
Dusty Chest and Wiggly Worm, correct?
Correct.
So
Dusty
Wiggly Worm is where we can get some food.
What was the Dusty Chest?
Tavern?
Brothel.
The Dusty Chest is the inn, the local inn.
Only for an hour or two, though.
We went by the hour.
Uh,
And you fine, sir. What is your name, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
All right, Sheldon. So if we tell Madam Pleasure that you sent us, do we get a discount?
No. But I can
Alright.
take you there. I can show you right where it's at.
No.
Oh, I bet you.
It was just for and he kind of twiddled his fingers, just for a nominal fee. Nothing too much, just a little bit in the hand.
Well, I appreciate it, but I think we're gonna hit the tavern first.
All right.
Did he actually point us towards the tavern or simply
No.
give us names?
Nope, he just told you that there's one.
I'm going to try to look at the buildings to see if anything resembles the tavern he told us about.
Make a perception check.
Passive's not gonna work.
I'm not that passive. 19.
I've never been to this city, and I know where everything is.
Yeah.
In the distance,
How do you know I haven't been there?
in the distance, you hear a lot more commotion coming from a couple of the buildings, so it's probably not far from where you're at.
It sounds like there's a rowdy crowd over that way. That might be the tavern.
We're heading that direction.
All right. So you walk down the streets. You see all sorts of things from halfling women chasing one of the guys around with a broom, smacking at him. He's pulling his pants up and running away and laughing at the same time. You see several different races passed out along the buildings and a lot of laughter. It looks like this place hasn't had a bad day ever. Eventually, you come to a slightly more maintained building. Paintings along the outside wall of flowers, and on top of the flowers, you see little caterpillars painted on. They're really happy as they sit within tulips, and you see a a lot of the noise and commotion is coming out of there, and a wooden sign kind of gently sways in the wind of the Wiggly Worm.
Boys, I think we found it.
I feel like it'd be harder to miss with all the sound and drunk, passed out people on the sides over here.
I'll look at Grayson and see if he's drooling.
Just remember what we're doing here. It's obviously these people are prepared for an attack.
Well, let's go in and get some grub. Maybe we can find out who runs this town.
All right. You enter inside.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Somebody's
I hear a baby crying.
Oh, yeah.
You enter inside, and the place is fairly full. Several different visiting humans and elves and dwarves all laughing and having a good time. Halflings dancing on the table, and nobody pays you no mind entering. Toward the back of the room is a long bar, and you see two swords crossed along the wall behind a female tabaxi. She has orange fur with black spots and almost liquid golden eyes that you can see from across the room. She's wearing quite a revealing black corset with tight purple pants. And you can see her every now and then. She walks up to some of the patrons sitting at the bar, and they say something to her, and she reaches forward and just shoves them off their stool from behind the bar and laughs about it and goes about her business.
Say purple pants?
Purple pants.
Yeah.
Guys, I think the DM is telling us something.
You guys are like shaking.
Got the eye twitch.
Trust her. Let's do a shakedown.
Is there a spot for the 5 of us?
There's enough for 4 of you.
That's right. I probably lost Z somewhere, so that's fine.
So
I'm
what do you
gonna go
wanna
sit
do?
down.
Okay. Galtier's gonna go sit down. Blaylock?
I'm going to impatiently go follow suit and sit by them.
Okay. Arlo?
Yeah, I'll go sit with him at the table, with my face in the doorway.
Okay, so you're not with him at the bar?
I'm with everybody. I just want to make sure I see the door.
Okay, no problem. And Zormir?
I'm still running around the town, just poking in, seeing everybody, having fun. I'm going house to house, smelling all the food, and if I come across a place that seems like they're cooking, I'm gonna try and stop in and see if I can join in and have a bite.
Okay. You actually do find several places that as you kind of stick your head in and sniff, they just motion you in. Come in and have a bite if you want. Plenty for us, for everyone.
I can have some, please? Oh, this place is awesome.
We're all family here.
Where did you all come from? Did you all come from here?
We've been here most of our life.
This is awesome. Never thought I'd come across a place like this on this island.
It's the only place you need to be. Lots of food, lots of entertainment, and the husband of the house comes over and just kind of elbows you, and lots of women.
I can see that. Is this heaven?
His wife turns
like-
around, and I'll be chasing you around and smack you in the back of the head if you touch another one.
Assuming she's talking to the husband.
Yes.
I didn't mean to get in. Start any fuss here. Can I have this? Food smells delicious. Can I have some?
Have a seat. And he points over to the table where 2 young halflings sit there, and they're just kind of fork in one hand, knife in the other, and they're just kind of bouncing at the table and all excited. And Hello, mister. What's your name?
I'm Zormir. What is your name?
My name's Kyle. Her name is Krista.
Mhm.
How old are you two?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. She's
Wow.
8. She's my big sister.
Wow, you guys are so big. Did you make this food? I'm gonna take a fork and just start biting into the food.
I didn't make it. I'm too little. My mom made it, and she's a really good cook. But she yells at my dad a lot.
I'm gonna turn around. This is delicious.
Well, I'm glad you love it, dear. The wife comes over and sits at the table. And you are?
I'm Zormir.
Do you
Sorry.
always eat so covered? You can relax here if you need to take your hood down, or...
That's okay. We've been on the road for a long time, and I'm a long way from home. It's so good to be back around all of these halflings and back in a place that feels like home with this energy. I miss this.
A lot of energy here. For sure. I mean, there's something for everyone here in Ciderspoint.
Has everything been good here and safe? You haven't had any disturbances or trouble? I've heard some rumors of bad things happening on the island.
Ciderspoint has no trouble and seeks no trouble with anyone. We bring in everyone and we make them happy, and no one ever wants to leave.
Well, I don't know how anybody could not be happy here. Is it like this all the time?
All the time. You would think people would tire of drinking and smoking and drifting and all sorts of things like that, but they don't.
This is perfection. And I'm just gonna keep stuffing my face full of food.
Eat up, dear. You must be hungry. You look like you might have been on the road in a while, and you maybe haven't seen water in a while?
I'm gonna hold up a finger like, yes! And I'm gonna search around and find a glass and start chugging it back.
Maybe in a larger quantity. Would you... I mean, I could do some laundry if you would like me to clean up your clothes.
Oh, these are practically new. It's fine. I wouldn't want to trouble you with that.
I mean, I think you would fit into Theron's clothes, no problem.
Does he have nice clothes? These are fine.
Do we need nice clothes? I mean, most of the time they're off, aren't they, dear?
These are swingers.
I mean, if I do want to impress the ladies around here, I guess I should probably be presentable.
It wouldn't hurt, but Madam Pleasure, I don't think cares.
Oh, in that case, I guess I'll just leave this on then. I don't want to trouble you any further. I'm already taking all of your delicious food.
And as she brings another tray of piping hot biscuits that you just, as soon as she sets them down, the smell just hits you in the face, and you could smell the butter in them, and it's just, after being on the road for this long, this is better than most that you get. The food hasn't been this good since the elves.
I'm just gonna take up the pie and almost like I'm in a Disney musical or something. I'm gonna spin around and lean out the front door out into the street and just scream, "I love this place!"
Yeah,
Breaks out in songs.
I need someone to draw that. Okay, so while that's going on, the rest of you back up to the bar, and the tabaxi comes up. Hello. How are you, boys? Welcome to the Wiggly Worm.
Like, we're doing not too shabby. Can we get 5 ales? 4 ales.
You
There's like 4 of
don't
us.
look too shabby to me. And she
Knew
reaches
it.
out with her knuckle and just kind of hits you on the bottom of the chin. 5 ales.
4.
She's kind
Sorry,
of.
I miscounted people.
I thought you were drinking 2. Meow.
Most likely will happen.
And she turns and goes into the back and comes out, one hand holding all 5 of them, just kind of slams them down onto the bar. A little bit of them spill out, and here you go. Is there anything else I can do for you? And she leans forward, and as she leans forward, the hobbit beside, or the halfling beside you, he's pretty well liquored out. He's kind of leaning against you and laughing, and she never breaks eye contact with you and full punches him right in the face. And he just falls down to the ground, and then she looks up. Seat open.
I'll take the seat, I guess. What grub do you have here?
What do you want, you adorable piece of meat?
Well, I mean, me and my friends have been venturing, and I think we all could use some food right now.
Me too. Let me go see what we can rustle up in the back. And as she's walking away, she just has her head turned all the way back at you and never breaks eye contact, and then her head snaps forward and she heads into the back.
They
Well,
are
leave
like
over
this.
Is Gautier and Grayson here?
Yeah, Grayson, Galtier, Blaylock, and Arlo are all there.
This does not look like the same Ciderspoint that Hamish talked about.
These people are way too happy.
Yes.
It's eerie.
I would agree with that.
This,
However, it was fun to watch her punch that person.
be very careful about what you get for food, water, anything.
Those are pretty wise words. You're right.
It's almost like this place is separated from the island around it, and that is too suspicious for me.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic
All right.
under my. Hearing Blaylock say that, I just kind of do my little finger gestures.
Okay. That is what you see.
Are these drinks safe?
You wouldn't know he did it because it's
Okay.
That's what I was kind of going for. So, nothing like the drinks or nothing. There's nothing like
Nope.
hinted.
Mm-mm.
So can we?
Well,
When we're
doesn't seem
sitting
like
there,
there's
can
any
we set-
magical.
Go ahead, Grayson.
It doesn't look like there's anything magical or suspicious in the drinks. But just to be on the safe side.
Can you can't detect poison from there or
I cannot.
other such chemicals?
So, okay, question. I have resistance to poison. So if I
Okay.
drink something that had poison in it, would I know?
you'd have to make a save. Yeah, because it's going through your system.
What about me with being immune to it?
You wouldn't notice as much because you're immune to it.
I'll pick up
Sure.
one of the 5 glasses and I'll sniff it.
Smells like good ale.
Taste it.
Tastes great. As someone who loves ale and some better stuff. There's hints of cinnamon and nutmeg in it. It's not a piss water.
What do they do? Give us eggnog?
I'll look at Grayson,
Warmed cider.
Blaylock, and say, if they were going to do something, don't you think it'd be in the well water where the kids and everybody drinks?
Well, I would agree with Blaylock. Everybody here seems a little too preoccupied. If they don't, they're enjoying themselves a little too much. And let's be honest. If they were going to be attacked, wouldn't pleasuring yourself to death be pretty shitty way to go?
You got a point.
Cape's vessel was a port town. This is a port town. This seems just as susceptible to what we encountered there. Again, I'm not saying that everything is poison. Just be on guard.
I don't think they would even realize if they were being attacked.
They probably wouldn't be. I'm gonna take a swig of the ale.
Half
As
of
you,
them would
Galtier, as you
stupors.
take a swig, a pretty overweight dwarf comes up beside you with this empty stool that's there, stepping on the previous halfling that the bartender knocked out, and used him as like a stair step to climb up onto the bar stool, and just kind of places both massive arms down on the table. Hey, ready for some ale?
Seen any constructs walking around here?
Constructs? No constructs, but I seen some things drifting for sure.
Who runs this town?
This town?
Master Blaster.
Oh, I have this wrote down. I just gotta get there. Oop, gotta be in the right spot for that. You'd be looking for Jesh. I think his name. He's got a weird last name. His parents must have hated him. His last name is Cuddlesmore.
Thank you.
Was-
Who was that?
It was Yesh Cuddlesmore.
Jesh, Jesh.
Oh, sweet, I spelled it right. I'm going to
What race is he?
hang
And he
on.
looks at you with like a really puzzled look on his face. You had too much ale in you, I guess, huh? He's a halfling. I think they're
No,
all
I'm not.
halflings. They're
You
like,
dumbass.
yes, but they're like rabbits. Lots of rabbits. They, all the time. Just
Breeding
more of
everywhere.
them. They're just popping out of the ground.
I am not interested in the mating habits of halflings.
Me neither. And he grabs the ale that was sitting there from that previous halfling and he just tips it back. Me neither.
I just start guffawing. Okay, that was funny.
Have there always? I'm gonna slide the fifth ale to him, and like, have there always been this many halflings here?
Here? Yeah. Found it a long time ago. It's always been something. Why? You boys new in town?
We just got in tonight.
Oh, and he leans in. He just keeps jabbing you in the ribs. In for a little fun, eh? oh, me head. And he takes another drink.
would you excuse
Speak
us for
faster!
a-
I can't understand you with all the ale in my system.
Please leave.
He's just looking at you. No. He takes a huge drink and just finishes the rest of it.
I want to subtly kick the stool up from underneath him.
I was thinking, but
Not
isn't there
another bar fight. No, not another bar
isn't
fight.
there
No.
currently a halfling blocking the stool from moving?
It's down at the bottom, and Grayson, with a just not even breaking his gaze into the room, just swift kicks the seat, and you see it teeter to one side, teeter the other. Oh! And behind him comes the bartender, and she just one paw right into his back, and he just tumbles over end over end, and he sits up and he looks at all of you.
Do it again.
And you turn around, and she's brought out several plates of various meats and vegetables and things on the plate. Now, is there anything else I can get for you?
What's your name? We didn't catch it.
Oh, honey, they call me Softpaw. Would you like to feel them?
No. thanks.
Ow.
I think we're okay for now.
And she leans forward and sets both elbows on the bar, pushing herself over the top of the bar. Are you sure? Maybe some dessert?
I think we're okay, but I'll
How much
keep
do
that
we
in mind.
food?
1 gold should cover it, sweetie.
I'll give her a gold. I'll give her 2 golds actually,
Oh,
because she punched people and it's funny.
is that paying for later? And she gives you a wink and saunters back into the back room.
Well, guys, we got some food here. How's it look?
Well, I'm kind of scared to eat it now after what Blaylock said. I mean, I've already been eaten by a worm today. I mean, this is, you know.
I'm just gonna look around at the people around us and see if anybody's keenly looking as if they're
Any
Listening?
Aragorns in the corner kind of thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing.
You see
Craft.
a lot of people drinking. You see a lot of halflings dancing. Zormir, it's all kind of coming together, all the people that have kind of heckled you about dancing and singing. Or Zormir's not here, but like he's noticed.
Craft. If what Hamish told Lystra is true, Craft was here. We should investigate before we succumb.
To having fun.
I mean, when in Rome.
Suggest we get rooms. Get healed up a little.
Yes.
Is this a tavern and an inn, or just simply the tavern and then
This
the
is
dusty
just a
chest?
tavern, and the dusty chest is an inn.
The inn. Okay. Is her name actually Softball, or are you just not telling me her name?
No, her name is literally Softballs.
Okay.
Tabaxis have names that are things that they do or have.
Okay. I'm gonna start eating. Like, I'm not gonna go try to gain rest on an empty stomach.
It's delicious.
Is she standing here around us?
No, she's in the back at the moment. But you see her coming in and out as she's serving other people. If you need to grab her attention.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. And what can I do for you, my scaly little worm?
So I just got a question for you. So those pants,
Mhm.
those purple pants, those are fascinating.
They are.
Did you get them as a gift from somebody?
I love the color, and so does he.
And who would he be?
Well,
Husband.
my savior Ishtab, of course.
Oh,
Would you like
Really?
to hear about him?
no,
Oh God.
no,
This is-
thank you.
This is Softpaw talking?
So
Yes.
Yes, it's
so,
softball.
so does he come and visit you often?
Oh, no, he's much too busy. He's got the world to save, you know? I heard about him from a traveling merchant, and I couldn't help myself after that night.
Couldn't
Interesting.
help yourself to what?
Following.
And what has he done for you?
Well, you can see I run quite a successful business with his blessings.
Interesting. Did you know he tried to kill us all a while back?
No, I'm sure he was just upset.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we all thought. Yeah, he was just upset.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Now,
All right,
would
well,
you like me to convince you to follow him?
No, you don't have anything that I would be interested in.
Oh, you don't know.
A lot of people are happy around here, that's for sure.
What is there to be unhappy about? The world is great.
Okay.
We don't
well,
have to deal with those stuck-ups from Verminia, or the gruffness of most dwarves unless they're coming for pleasure. Everyone leaves us alone in our little corner of the world, happy and healthy.
Well, it's good to know. That's all. I just had that question. I was curious.
Well, if you have any other questions about my pants, let me know.
Will do, softball. Thank you.
She turns around and continues working.
I'll look at the guys and be like, well, this isn't good.
Okay, while you guys do that, Zormir, belly full.
Yep. I will have stuffed my face with that pie and profusely thank and bid adieu to this household, and I'll run back out into the street and suddenly find myself overtaken with the desire that I've pushed off for so long to skip and dance through the streets, and I'm gonna just be hopping through the streets, kind of, barely kind of keeping an eye out to see if I see the group, but joining in on whatever parties are happening and dancing the night away with random groups of
Because I
Happens.
don't get to do this often, give me a performance check.
Woo! I have no idea what my modifier is for that. 0.
I think it's charisma based.
Yep. Where's my face? 4.
So you begin dancing through the street, but the dances you're doing are so foreign and so awful. People are laughing. They're cracking up. I mean, they're laughing themselves to death almost as you're just making the weirdest movements in form of dance. And you just think that they are just so happy that you're dancing, and you just keep going.
You're giving everybody hugs and high fives as I'm going along.
And everyone's just giving you the high five. And as you get past them, they're kind of whispering to one another and laughing a bit.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, back to the bar. What do you all want to do?
Have we eaten all of our food and finished our ales?
Yep.
Well, that was delicious. Do we want to get secure rooms?
Yeah,
I think we should get get some rooms.
I know we really should
Maybe
go find
spend the next
Zormir.
day. I can barely hear you, Rob.
I'm sorry. We really need to go find Zormir.
I think we should find Zorm on our way towards the inns.
Well, we don't know where the inn is, and we don't know where Zormir is. If he wants
Well,
to run off and play a fucking fool, then let him.
Pretty sure we can ask Softpaws over there about where the inn might be. And I think she's probably gonna pay someone to visit.
He knows why we're here, and he's off playing around.
I'm gonna just kind of. I'll go find him. He's still part of us. I know he's a buffoon sometimes, but he's still an integral part of this group.
So you get up to go find him?
Yep.
Okay. So Arlo gets up, walks out. What are the rest of you gonna do?
I'll go to the bar and talk to Softball.
Oh. Hey, soft skin. What can I do for you?
So where can we find this dusty chest?
Oh, you want to take me to the dusty chest, huh?
That's not what I said.
That's what you implied. But you'll find it down the road. Once you get to the giant light pole, you'll want to take a left. Go down the street. It'll be at the end of the street.
Those are some interesting looking swords you have up on the wall.
Oh, those are mine, yes. Passed down through my family for generation to generation, you know, boring stories.
Seen much action lately?
Not from me.
What a shame.
Maybe, but who craves battle when you can have this?
Yeah. Would you guys even be prepared for anything bad to happen?
Here, nothing bad happens in Ciderspoint. Never has, never will.
So sure about that.
Joy and happiness repels evil.
Yeah, I don't know who taught you that, but they're fucking idiots.
Ignorance is bliss, wouldn't you say?
And then you end up dead.
But a happy life.
Okay. Can I turn around and walk away?
Call me.
It's like 1-800-MEOW.
So, and she turns to you, Galtier. Just me and Big, Tall, and Harry left, huh?
No, I gotta go with them. Gotta find a place to stay. Isn't Blaylock there? Isn't Arlo the one who actually left?
Yeah, that's why I said Big, Tall, and Harry. Blaylock's still there with you.
Oh, okay. I think we need to follow our friend there. Go find the inn.
Is she still there?
Yeah.
Softpaws is still there.
She's
She's
talking to both
us.
of you.
Oh, okay, good. Where might we find Jesh?
This time of night, he might be at,
Wait, what time is it?
it's getting late. You've
Oh.
been here a while.
It's definitely ladies in the nighttime.
He might be at the tower in the valley. He might be at the Enduring Gift. I don't know. Tonight.
Where
What
would he be
is
tomorrow?
the enduring gift?
Oh, that's our local alchemy shop. And she reaches up and kind of brushes a claw along one of your horn, the remaining horn. And
I'll start to shiver.
most go there to drift, but others just go there to get supplies, I guess. Have you
Thank
never
you.
drifted?
Drifted
Oh.
to sleep?
No. Drifting. Gef takes you into a different space. You can see your past. You can see your future. It's like fortune telling, but better.
I need to go.
It's cheap enough. Enjoy yourself.
Where?
The enduring gift.
Yes.
You seem so nervous. She just taps claws across the bar at you.
I have a need, and it cannot be fulfilled here.
I don't know. I have a need too.
Thank you for your time.
I'll be here.
I'll start to walk out.
Okay.
I'll get up and follow.
No, wait. Don't go. And as you kind of turn back, she just kind of winks at you and then continues on about her business. So, as that goes on, Arlo, you walk out, and you don't have to walk very far before you see Zoramir doing something slightly pornographic in a form of dancing that makes you take pause just to wonder what actually is going on. You've seen some weird things come from Zoramir, but this kind of takes the cake, and he's definitely drawn a crowd of attention.
Just sigh and shake my head. I'll just kind of meander my way over there to try and corral him in and talk to him in Draconic, say, we got to go. It's urgent.
I see Arlo coming over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to go right over to him and grab his arms and try to get him to start dancing with me.
Okay. Give me a strength check, both of you.
Isn't this place amazing? 8. Oh, wait, that was the wrong die. That was a D12. That's natural 1, so let's try again.
I got a nat 20.
That's a 4.
So you pull on him, but he's just kind of grunting each time you pull him to go out and dance.
Just gotta pick him up, put him over my shoulder.
People just start laughing as you pick him up.
I'm still like, all limbs are going in every direction.
How are you holding him on your shoulder?
Let's see. I got his legs in front of me. His head's behind me on the shoulder.
That man carry.
Okay.
He man carried.
All right. Where are you going with him?
Gonna head back towards the wiggly worm and ask for directions to the dusty chest.
Okay.
In a quick manner.
As you're walking, you see Galtier and Blaylock walking out, and Grayson, you're with him. Well, a little bit ahead of him, but yeah.
I'll just follow them then.
Okay.
Galtier, I got him.
The hell is he doing?
We don't even want to talk about what I seen. It was
an experience, eh?
I'm speechless. I've
Isn't
never seen him.
Isn't this place magical, everybody?
I hope something did get a hold of him. We're in a lot of trouble if it did.
I have to ask, with all the dancing he did, his hood didn't fall down?
I mean,
Doesn't appear to be.
he's pretty aware of his hood.
Okay.
He's made a point to keep it.
They act as hooks to keep it up. Well, you guys have seen it, right?
Yeah, we've seen everything now.
Everything.
I think Arlo has seen more than us, but
Yeah, a little bit. So
All right. Grayson, you get there first. And if I can get there, you see a pretty big establishment, multiple floors, the same yellowed building with red tile and fairly lit up, much more quiet this end of town. With the sign Dusty Chest, and below the wording is 2 large hills next to each other on the sign.
Like the 2 Pine Inn, right? Right?
Twin Peaks, baby.
I'm going to look in.
Okay.
I'll be right behind him.
I'll follow suit.
As you walk in, you see a pretty nice establishment. There's a kind of a big chandelier there, candles burning across, a red carpet going on to the inside. The inside is covered with bits of kind of like a copper inlay into an orange wall painting, and there's a nice stairway that goes up, and at the top it goes to 2 different directions for rooms, and then there's some portways that go underneath there that looks like rooms there on the first floor. So it's a rather large place, and you look over, and standing behind the counter in kind of a white tunic is a deep blue Ganassi standing there. It's, for definition of hair, is kind of slicked back, and his hands are clasped together, and just looks at you with a solemn expression on his face.
Seen any constructs lately?
First question every time.
No, I have not. I am Alabaster. Welcome to the Dusty Chest.
Knew it.
Interesting. What is it you do here?
If it wasn't apparent by the sign, I rent rooms for the evening or by the hour, however you may need them for. I've never seen a group like this for the hour rate, but
We're staying for a night in separate rooms.
oh, I thought this was one of the new obsessions in the town.
No, we just got to
So-
town and need a place to stay.
Has this been going on for a long period of time?
I
You don't seem
inherited
to.
I inherited this place from a game of chance, and little did I know that it would ruin my life forever. From White Plume Mountain all the way to here.
Why would it ruin your life?
Have you seen these halflings? It's deplorable.
How long have they been acting like this?
Oh, legends go back. It's been this way. Why do you think there's so many of them here? Now,
Anything out of the ordinary lately?
no, nothing in. I would say it's been pretty normal, as you've probably experienced already. Singing, dancing, debauchery.
This is not normal.
Maybe not for you, my horned friend, but for the people that come here, this is Ciderspoint.
What can you tell us about Yesh? Where might we be able to find him in the morning?
Tonight, I haven't seen him, but he usually wanders about, twirling his ring of keys around with his massive top hat. He's easy to pick out of a crowd for sure, and very proud of being the mayor of Ciderpoint, the home of sins and debauchery.
What kind of top hat is it?
It's a black top hat, stands not much, maybe up to his knees tall, and red band around, giant flower on the side, of course. Changes that out every day, so sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's purple, but always in good form.
Well, thank you for that.
Happy to be of assistance.
How much is a room for a night?
Just a silver a night here. We keep it cheap. Most people stay for an hour or two. Rooms are always available.
The room's always clean.
Oh, yes, they're clean. Interested in a job cleaning rooms? I go through people quite quickly.
I can imagine.
Hmm.
Can we have peace here?
It stays quiet, yes.
Hmm.
We have optional runes on each door you can activate for silence. It will fill your room with a silence spell for the evening for an extra silver. You'll hear nothing for the entire night.
But will anyone hear us?
No, it's completely silent. Sometimes all you need, and he just closes his eyes and he takes a deep breath, is just silence.
Agreed.
In the distance, you hear certain noises being made through a couple of the rooms.
I will take one of those rooms with the ability to nullify the noise.
They all have that, but 2 silver to activate. What time would you like it to be activated?
How much for the evening?
It's
1
one for the
silver
room,
for the evening,
silver.
1 for the silence.
Yes, immediately.
no doubts.
Okay.
All night long.
Not a problem. I'll be up to activate soon after you step inside.
Thank
you.
you.
Hear knocking at the door with this?
You will not. Not till morning when it fades.
Just a regular room. I don't need an activation.
Not a problem. The rest of you?
Also a silver.
I'll take one with the silence spell on it.
He catches the silver and slides it down. Okay, another silent room. Not a problem. And the other 2 of you? Are you sharing a room?
No.
Oh, yeah, he's still carrying you right now, isn't
I'm
he?
still carrying him.
It looks like you may want to share a room. Is it by the hour or?
I'm
I
gonna,
will take a full room non-silence.
Okay.
He wants to be heard.
I'm gonna give Arlo a pat. You can let me down now.
Are you going to behave?
Yes, I have calmed down.
Okay. I'll
So,
set him down.
a silver for a room for both of you?
I will take a room by myself.
Oh, I
Is
didn't understand.
there any chance one of those runes you have there on the doors makes that delicious pie smell that I've been smelling throughout the city?
If you want pies, I can have a pie delivered to your room tonight.
Please.
Tonight. That'll be a gold.
And tomorrow?
For breakfast,
Please?
another gold.
I'll reach around in my bag and hand him 2 silver and
Is there-
a silver and 2 gold.
What on earth is in the pie if it costs 10 times the amount of the room?
It's the delivery fees, of course.
Burn a Blaylock. It's really good pie.
It's Tavern Dash.
It sounds like you get more than just a pie delivered.
Oh, we have that available as well.
How
No,
much for
thanks.
that?
Oh, that services are paid for. I don't quote that. But if you'd like that, that can be arranged.
I was gonna order it for Sir Blaylock here, but we'll pass for now.
So pie, any particular flavor on the pie for breakfast or this evening?
Can I have apple pie tonight and a wonderful cherry pie in the morning?
Absolutely. Happy to oblige you.
Are you done yet?
He reaches down and grabs the key for Grayson. I understand your feelings and hands you the key to your room.
I'll glare over at him. I think Grayson needs a pie too. Let's get him a meat pie for tonight, and I'll hand him another gold.
A meat pie? Yes, okay. Will be delivered within the hour.
I kind of look at him. Which way?
Yours will be behind the stairway, down the hallway, third door on the left.
I head that way.
Okay. And he reaches down, grabs the key, and gives it to Blaylock. Upstairs, to the right, fourth door on the right.
Thank you.
And then grabs the key and Galtier. Up the stairs, to the left, first door on your right.
Thank you.
Grabs another one, gives it to Arlo. Downstairs on the right. And you'll go
Thank you.
down the hallway to the end of the hallway. And it'll be right at the end of the hallway, straight on. If you keep walking down the hall, you'll walk through your room.
Very well.
And for you. He reaches and grabs the key and hands it to you. You'll be upstairs to the right. Last door on your left.
Why, thank you. I look forward to that pie.
They will be
All the
here,
spies.
warm and ready for you shortly. They will knock before entering. The rooms that are silenced, when would you like those?
Mine can be done whenever.
Did anybody else order pie?
Nope, just you.
All right. If you need anything, I am Alabaster again, and I will be happy to serve you here at the Dusty Chest.
Why, thank you, Sir Alabaster. Have an excellent night.
And he bows forward. A little bit of water drips onto the counter from him. And he stands back at attention.
Are you okay, Mr. Alabaster?
I am what I was born.
You're awful sweaty.
He's a water ganassi.
Ah. Interesting. Good night.
Gonna
Good.
go up to my room.
Good evening. And you all go to your rooms. And Zoramir, about an hour later, you hear... And
Run over to the door and open it up.
right as you get to the door, you smell the sweet smells of cinnamon and apple drifting through the door. You throw open the door, and there's a small blonde halfling, hair and big pigtails, kind of a brown dress on. Here you go, love. Apple pie.
This is amazing. Would you like a slice?
Well, sure. I'm happy to help. I just happen to have this pie server, and pulls out a pie knife. If you need help consuming this, I'd be happy to.
Come on in. Have a slice.
Definitely. And she comes in and sets a pie on the table. One moment, I'll be right back. And you step outside as she has, there's a meat pie sitting outside your door, and you can kind of smell that coming through. I must deliver this first. I'll be right back.
Best not to keep Grayson waiting.
And she runs down to Alabaster and gets the room and runs over to Grayson's room, and
I don't answer.
it's just persistent. Hello?
Go away.
I'm just going to set this outside your room. It's still warm. I'm going to blow it toward you. You can smell it.
goes away.
Can you smell it? It's made fresh.
I open the door.
As she's knocking, you open the door and the door opens. Oh, hello. Let me get that for you. And she picks it up and holds it up to you. Delivery. And holds it out to you.
Take it and drop it on the floor.
Oh, so
Wow.
so sad. I will have another one here in an hour. Be right back. And she takes off.
Want
And
what?
and she runs out, and she doesn't return to your room at the moment. So you have this steaming pile of meat pie in your in your room there, just kind of splattered across the floor. And
Shut the door.
okay, so we'll make the rounds here. Arlo, what are you doing?
I am going to try and hone my sword.
Okay.
$15.
All right. You. Oh, that is. Nope. All right. That's going to finish it out. So you sharpen your blade and you hold it up, and you finally, looking at it in the candlelight, you think to yourself, just right. As you now have a honed blade, and you can now critical on a 19 or a 20.
About freaking time. I'm so sick and tired of honing that blade.
No, wait till he sends you the message about what's next.
Oh, you're just terrified of your own stuff.
Well, it was easier for me to just pay somebody to do that originally.
Fair. Okay, so that's what you're doing for the evening. Blaylock.
I'm in the room.
Yep.
Is there a silent spell around me?
Did you request it be immediate?
Yes.
Okay, so not long after you enter the room, you can hear kind of various noises throughout the place, and then all of a sudden, nothing. It's very reminiscent of the ethereal plane.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and while you're in your room, you hear nothing.
Yep. I'll just leave the door open.
Okay,
Pep, what time of night is it? Is it like
it's
late?
early evening. I mean,
Early
probably
evening?
9-10 o'clock.
So like now o'clock?
Yeah, coincidence.
Suppose I will. I'll begin working on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on the staff.
All right. What are you working on?
I have no idea. It's been so long.
You were working on the scope last.
That's what I thought I was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Work on the scope.
Intelligence check.
Yeah. Flash of genius on that, or did we rule that out?
No, you can. That totally fits.
That's what I thought. Good. 9.
That is not a success. With Flash of Genius at 9.
Yep.
Okay. And while you're working
Leo
on
and
it,
I are gonna have issues.
Leo's just sitting there with his head in his hands, and you see his mouth moving, but you hear nothing.
Yep. This was not well thought out.
Okay, so that's what you're working on. Galtier, what are you doing?
Did my room get silenced yet?
When did you tell him to silence it?
I figured any time, but relatively soon.
Okay,
Like,
so
it didn't have
yes.
to be immediate. Okay.
Again, you walk into your room, and you were kind of moving some chairs around, and you hear like dunk, 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 and then all of a sudden the sound of the chair moving just stopped happening.
All right. So I'm going to sit on the bed and pull out the book and the wrist gauntlet that I got.
The device. Yep.
Yes. And can I reread the part about the wrist gauntlet as I put it on?
Yeah. Yeah. you start reading in the book about that particular. There's a whole section on it that you can. It looks like it's going ins and outs, and you keep seeing it reference something called the infuser. So, looking at it, you see there's rings for each finger, and there's vials along the back. So you want to put it on?
Yeah.
So you slide it onto your hand, and as you slide it onto your hand, oh God, it's been evidently been a long time. The device clamps down on your hand, and you feel like a stabbing pain into the back of your hand, shooting into your hand and down almost into your arm as the device continues to wrap around your upper forearm, and you're kind of bothered at first, and then you're just kind of looking at it, turning it over and over in your hand, and your hand feels different, but it's there, and the book can tell you whatever you want to know about it, but it takes time.
Yeah, can I spend like 4 hours reading it then about it?
Yeah, in the palm of the device is a small circular disc, and of course the twisting pipes. So you read that this device was being constructed by someone who is definitely working in blood magic. They never finished it, but it looks like there's various instructions on how to finish it. It involves pressing using the circular disc to infuse things with blood, including yourself. So you can use this to actually store your blood, and use those vials to activate your Crimson Rite or your Blood Maledict without using an action or bonus action, and without rolling your Hemocraft dice.
Heck yeah.
And it stores 3 charges.
Okay.
I'll put the thing on your character, and you can see that there's some other things it does as well. But, so you have the choice now that it's on, to work on the infuser or read the book.
I'll work on the infuser.
Okay.
Who needs instructions?
That's right. Well, the instructions are in the book. You just have to...
And if I read a little bit of the instructions, I should be able to work on a little bit of the infuser, right?
Yeah, you read a little bit, and then you work on it.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just gonna take a screwdriver and start tinkering.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that you can work on. You can work on the auto pump, the mister, additional vials, blood transfusion, or an imprint needle.
I'll work on the additional vials.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Six.
That is not a success. Not being
Didn't
real
think so.
well versed in working on this thing, the first time you attempt to add the extra room for the vials, it didn't work for you. So that's what you're doing. Grayson, about an hour later.
Just leave it.
Hello, I've got the new pie. Sorry about the last one. I dropped it. Do you want it? She begins wafting it again towards your room. It smells delicious. It's really good.
I open it, grab it, and slam the door in the face.
I hope you enjoy it. I have a pie knife. Okay, maybe next time. And she runs away. What else are you working on?
So I got a 19 on my sharpened.
Okay. 19. Okay. Very close. All right. A little bit later, it's been an extra hour, Zoramir. Did you close your door or did you leave it open?
No, I left it open. I'm still sitting there, like, waiting to eat the pie,
He's just
wondering.
staring at it.
And it's been a little over an hour later, and you look over and you see small pudgy fingers kind of wrap around the door frame, and a head, familiar head, peek out from around. Sorry I'm late. There was an incident with the other pie. I'm so clumsy. I dropped it after I handed it to him. Yes.
You dropped it after you handed it to him?
Yes, clumsy me, right? And her eyes are just really big as she's looking at you.
I think that's just grumpy old Grayson there doing his usual.
Oh, do you know him?
I have the pleasure of knowing him, yes.
Does he hate pie?
He hates a lot of things, I think.
I mean,
He usually likes food. That's confusing. Maybe you should have told him it had some ale in it.
it does.
He'll figure it out. I think this is still warm.
One moment, and she like snaps her finger, and you feel the pie tin start getting warmer. There should be about right now. I love the little things I've learned.
How'd you do that? Can you teach me that?
No, I mean, if you want to stay here in Cidersport, and we could. Anyways, the pie.
Yes, let's. Are there any seats in the room?
Yeah, there's a small table and chairs and things. They're nice rooms.
Pull up a chair. Let's have some pie. Tell me about this wonderful place.
I mean, if you've experienced it, it's so beautiful here. I've lived here all my life, and my parents and their parents, it's for a long time. It's a great place. Get to see people all the time. Everyone's nice here, except for that guy that ordered the meat pie.
Well, he doesn't live here. I don't think you have to worry about him so much.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Rumfeld?
Rumsfeld. Oh, yes. A long time ago, but someone was here from Rumsfeld, I thought.
Who? Alberond? Is that name something like?
Alberond, that's who it was.
My
Real
brother
sweet.
came here?
Oh, did he have a brother? He was looking for a brother when he wasn't eating pies.
Oh, that sounds like Alberond.
He loved pies. It was almost concerning.
Fortunately, we do have to use the past tense there. He found me, but we lost him not far after.
And she looks down, and sad look in her eye, and you can see her eyes welling up. I didn't know him well, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It was really hard. We had been searching for each other for so long, and I finally found him.
I lost my brother here.
He
drowned.
How?
He drowned in the bay.
It's
It's not safe to swim out there.
What's in the water there?
Sharks and other creatures. But
have the furry fish made it here?
she kind of wipes her eyes. You're funny. You're funny. I like you. And she reaches forward and boops you on the nose.
I boop her back.
And she
Then
just blushes. Her cheeks turn real red. And she just kind of shuffles her feet on the floor. Maybe we should have some pie?
Let's. And I take the pie scoop and scoop out some pie and feed it over.
She
Faded black.
she just starts digging into it. It's really good pie. My mom made it. We've had the delivery service for the in here.
Mom's a really good cook.
Yeah, for real, you should meet her.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Start polishing off this pie.
And she finishes her piece and kind of looks at you, seeing if it's kind of okay to grab another one.
Go for it.
Oh, I didn't want to help myself. I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, I can't eat. I've already had 3 pies tonight. I can't.
3 pies?
They're so good.
And didn't you order another for the morning?
I feel like you're judging me.
I would never judge you.
I take another piece for myself and hand another piece over to her.
She takes it and smiles and just looks at you and goes, "Oh, you." And just eats into it. And eventually, after some time, the pie is gone. And she looks at you and stands up and, well, I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Will you be delivering the pie in the morning?
I wouldn't let anyone else.
I look forward to it.
She smiles at you and shyly walks out of the room, closing the door behind her. Anything else you want to do with your evening?
I will crack open my book and take a gander at the Costifus's Kiss.
Oops. Went too far. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. It's been too long. Costifus's Kiss. Okay. How long do you want to read?
Couple hours?
What's a couple hours?
2 hours?
Okay. All right. So you read up on it for 2 hours. It takes 4 hours to attempt to understand it. All right. And then you all drift into sleep. After a long, arduous trip and a harrowing fight with a massive worm creature, it feels good to once in a long time sleep in a comfortable bed. Blaylock and Galtier, you enjoy the silence of the room. Your minds are actually set at peace as you lie there in absolute silence. As you slowly close your eyes and sleep takes you all until next morning, which will be next week. We're going to end there. So
TPK in our sleep.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. All right. Thank you all for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate it. We had a lot of subs tonight. We love you for that. We appreciate those subs. Appreciate you stopping by and bearing with us through the 2 weeks off. We will be back next Monday, ready to go for the next adventure in Ciderport. Keep up to date on everything via the Discord or that you've seen popping up in chat tonight. We have that kind of set up now. I think we're going to play some Phasmophobia this week, maybe Wednesday and Thursday. There's nothing wrong with that. Wednesday it'll be before Banter and Babble, so we will push you into Banter and Babble when that time comes. You don't want to miss that show. Excellent content on the new game, especially with E3 just coming out. That's going to be a great show this week. You can keep up with us on Facebook at 70 Dungeons, and YouTube has all our videos. We got hopefully some new videos coming up in the near future. If I don't, Fanboy will probably kill me because we've been talking about it for a very long time. So we're going to get some of that stuff going. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon.
Take care.
See you.